A seller monopoly theory. Introduction. When everything you know, so far, about monopoly is wrong, you need something revolutionary. The setup. Suppose James employs labor to produce a product. To pursue the profit. Profit maximization derives his competitive supply function. If James has to pay sale tax, his profit function changes accordingly. Profit maximization then derives his tax-ridden supply function. For the same price, James now supplies less. The shaded area is tax revenue. If James can capture that area, it will become his extra profit. But how? Redefining monopoly pricing. Input cost is a fraction of total revenue. Or, in average terms, average cost is a fraction of price. Then, given any quantity, competitive price is the markup from average cost. For example, if alpha equals to 0.5, PC equals to 2 times AC. This defines the first competitive supply. Given competitive price, monopoly price is determined by a second markup. For example, if T equals to 0.5, PM equals to 2 times PC. This defines the second, monopoly, supply. If all items are sold out, James can raise both price and quantity. Otherwise, he should lower both. The intersection of SM and demand determines the equilibrium between the buyer and the seller. And James' extra profit. Beyond extra profit. Apart from extra profit, James already enjoys normal profit, as represented by the rectangle between PC and AC. Together, these form total monopoly profit. Disproving traditional theory. When it contains only extra profit. The traditional monopoly theory has long been underestimating monopoly profit. Does it always pay to practice monopoly? Suppose alpha equals to 0.5. James' supply function is a straight line. Before practicing monopoly, James enjoys this normal competitive profit. If he imposes a 2 times markup, James obtains this monopoly supply function. Given the same demand, this is his extra profit. This is his new normal profit. The combination of the two is his total monopoly profit. Is the monopoly profit greater than the competitive profit? As long as the elasticity condition holds, monopoly profit is smaller. Hence, it does not always pay to be a monopolist. But if monopoly profit is not greater, what is the point of becoming a monopolist? Minimum loss. Since the right side of this equation is fixed, the monopolist should focus on maximizing the left side to minimize the loss of becoming an unprofitable monopolist. In that case, a half-D line, something like MR, should intersect at AC, not S. Disproving traditional theory 2. When it does not derive maximum total profit. The intersection of the half-D line, something like MR, with S is not optimal for the monopolist. How to become a profitable monopolist? To become profitable, James needs 1. To select a product with inelastic demand, so as to have this. 2. To supply it more elastically. 3. To impose as large a markup as possible. Here is the proof. Disproving elasticity pricing. The first condition looks like elasticity pricing theory, but it's actually a threshold. Before the threshold, James should abandon monopoly altogether. Beyond the threshold, James can charge any higher price, regardless of any demand elasticity. Disproving MR pricing. When it helps raise his price, demand curve is no longer James' constraint. Without the demand constraint, MR pricing has become completely obsolete. Disproving elasticity pricing too. Furthermore, even if demand is elastic, as long as supply is also elastic enough, monopoly pricing can still be profitable. Therefore, a monopolist must also do his jobs well. Conclusion. This paper returns the monopoly power to its protagonist, the franchised single seller.